Shalom, giving all praise to Yahweh, Bashem, Shar, Bashem, Kakwadash, Shalom to the 144,000, the rest of the elect up there, Shalom to all. Anyway, I'm going to title this video, this is what Elder Shar looks like. High Priest Shar, Elder Shar, one of the seven. This is the video that I'm going to re-up on my page, re-upload. My dream of meeting our apostles and elders, teachers, new bodies and white robes. Yeah, my demon used to always have dreams of myself with King Shar, and I used to always ask her what type of garments was I wearing. She always said white with gold trim, and Shar was white with gold trim. My demon actually said that she had met Shar, and many years later, when the split, there was like another split before that split when Lahab left, and the so-called Central Command, when they were going through all that mess and turmoil, Spirit told me, don't get involved in it, just keep teaching. Just go out on the highways and the byways, just keep teaching. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. And my demon had a dream that King Shar was like stressed over this nonsense. And then over the other split, which was led by Bishop Nathaniel. That's Han from Enter the Dragon. That's straight up, hey, Enter the Dragon Han. That's Bishop Nathaniel. We also call him Tricky Smiley because he looked like Ricky Smiley, you know. But and I hope Bishop Nathaniel, for his sake, he comes out of that madness, because he's in madness. He's in the state. He had a dream. He had a dream that he lost the oil, and this was in front of the new school. And that at the end of the dream, he got the oil back. So we know that right now, the fulfillment of his dream is he does not have the oil. We be teaching no Most High in Christ bless, and we don't know the name of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, but then they'll say we know the name. When he came out the hospital, he almost died back in Passover 2022. He called on the name Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. Bishop Kanai called on the name Yahweh Shai. Shortly thereafter, they went back to calling on Most High in Christ bless. Because none of his people, after the brother got the braids, he from the south, he got an accent, the tall brother. He kind of he said it, I caught him saying it recently. He said Yahweh. Because that spirit is on you. You got to say it. That's the Most High's name. The Most High will do nothing but he revealeth his secrets unto the servants and prophets. So the Most High said he's going to give you his secrets. And the Most High's name is not a secret. The angel that came to Samson's father, Manoah, which was Samson's father asked, what is your name? He said, don't worry about my name, and not too many words. He said, there's none of your business what my name is, seeing that my name is secret. When did the Most High ever tell any prophet that? When did the Most High, Yahweh, the Supreme Yahweh, when did he tell? Moses asked him, what is your name? He didn't say, look, man, it's none of your damn business. He said who his name, my name is Yahweh, and that will be my name forever. So he's not going to give you a new name. Which leads me to believe that Bishop Nathaniel did a deal, some backdoor deal. When he had that meeting, I believe it was 2010, he called the meeting saying, we're going to agree not to use the name Yahweh Yahweh Shai. Prior to that, they were using the name Yahweh Sap, using the name Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Bishop Kanai, using the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Deacon Abiel, which used to be Abba Ya'ala, which is ancient Paleo Hebrew, he went to the so-called Abiel, which is like the hillbilly Hebrew, I call it, because he had a site up called Abba Ya'ala, something Abba Ya'ala, but he changed it to Abba Yel. And El is not the name of the Most High, it's Allah. There's no E in the Hebrew. So when they said we're not when they agreed we're not going to use the name of the Most High, I said, man, that's what Comfy did. That's a sellout right there. Hey, look, if I say, look, we're not going to use the name of the Most High, say Howard, the son's name, the Howard Shai, we're going to use this name. You know that I did a deal. So he did a deal until he proves otherwise. Why did he call that meeting? Why would you call a meeting? A week ago, you called on your Howard by Shem Howard Shai. Then a week later, oh, we don't know his name, we're not to call it, and we're going to agree not to call it. All right? I would have got up and left. But anyway, let me get back into this. I'm kind of running, ranting. So anyway, so this video was put up with, as you can see, Marsha, Aria, and Yaikwab, right? But he mentioned Shar, but he said I don't have a picture of Shar. I don't know what he looks like, but I'm gonna show you Shar. This was back in 94-ish, 94, 95. This is Shar right here. Big burly Shar. That's Lahab, King Mashar, Elder Yaikwab, Ariyah. That's High Priest Yeshaya. Gazak is in the back. That's Yohana, General Yohana, Ariala. I can't see who that is. Anyway, he wanted the Central Command, which I didn't want to be. Well, I was part of Central Command. I told Lahab I don't want to be a part of Central Command. So they got mad and they demonized me because I didn't want to be down with. Because I saw the corruption in Central Command, you know. And it was like sort of a mild corruption, but you can see how they were getting corrupted. So anyway, this for your information is Shar. Big brother Shar. Shar. You know? That's Shar right there. Which, when, you know, Shar and High Priest Ariel were close. They were like brothers. They were like brothers. So when the split came and Mo left, shortly thereafter, Yaikwab, I think 6 months later, Yaikwab passed. And that was in 96, 97. And Ariel was like trying to tell me to stay. If you follow Marsha, you're going to die. I said, well, then I'll die. You know, he's a leader. He's the number one guy. You're number two. So you go with the number one guy. Look. If there was a split in ISUPK, and let's say, not that they're going to happen, I'm just giving you an example. Let's say Mayaman, if I'm saying his name right, which is the second in command behind Johanna. Let's say he said, I'm taking my own people, we're splitting. Who are you supposed to go with? You're supposed to go with General Johanna because he's the head man. He's the number one ranking guy. What if there was a split, like let's say, Captain Cesaric said, I'm doing my own thing. I'm not with this no more. I'm setting up my own thing. The men that follow Captain Cesaric, they're going off because the number one guy is General Yohana. I'm just using that as an example. So I was close with Ariah and Masha. But when they said, you know, there's going to be a split, which anyway, Bishop Nathaniel got to his ear. And then after Bishop Nathaniel, and I can say other guys, but they're no longer in the troops. I'm not going to mention them. When they got to the school, they kicked us out. And I told King Marshall, look, they're going to kick you out too. Ah, they ain't going to kick me out. They wound up kicking him out. And Bishop Nathaniel called me after their split with the other guys. He called me, I believe it was 2002. And he was telling me why it went down. They were going, he was confessing, boy. He was like, he told them to eat. They told him not to, if you have a woman. Oh, that's what that whole thing is. If you got a woman that's not a believer, you got to cut her off. They got it from that demon that was on them back then. And then guys were just leaving it. They would go home that night and say, look, I'm out of here. I'm not with you. Fuck you, bitch. And go back to the suitcase and fucking leave. This is what Bishop Nathaniel told me. You don't believe me? Ask him. If he's honest, he'll agree. he said that I knew that Mashal was not King David because he told me to put pork juice in the rice, but it was a dream. It was a dream. The scriptures say dreams lift up fools. So every dream that you have don't mean that it's, a vision, a revelation. So when he woke up from the dream, he said, Mashal is not the king. So they pretty much dissed him as, you ain't the king, you just an old Negro, Like Yeshaya said, he said, Mashal ain't King David. He's just a big-headed truck driver from Detroit. And he's a comedian. He said Mashal is just a big-headed truck driver from Detroit, And he called us by his slave name. I know it's his government name. I'm not going to say it. And I kind of looked at Yeshaya and said, Yeshaya, man, you're a real demon, man. Because you know how many men Mashal would bend over backwards for Yeshaya, which lead me to believe that this is Absalom. Could be wrong. He had like an Absalom spirit on him. Not saying that he was or is. But anyway, as soon as they said the split, I said, well, this is the first in command. I'm going with the first in command, not the second in command or the third in command. Anyway, High Priest Ariel, High Priest Shar, they were always close. They were very close. High Priest Shai and Kazak, they were always close. They lived in the same building. And Lahab was kind of cool with all of them, But anyway, make a long story short, I'm kind of long-winded here. This is Shar. And you can tell, you can imagine his voice. Look, brother, what did I say to do? What's all this madness here? That's Shar, because I would do him. I would do Mashal in front of Mashal. I would do Lahab in front of Lahab. I would do all of them, But, and this is our reality. He passed several years ago. So he's in the spiritual realm. Kazak, Elder Kazak, High Priest Kazak, he was on video recently, a couple of months ago. Well, he condemned the 12 tribe sign and so forth. He said a bunch of things. You can find that it was two interviews that he did. One was with Fopi. If you go to Fopi, you can find that interview, which I did a response to it. Anyway, this for your information. This is High Priest or Elder Shar. With that, I'm gonna say Shalom.